Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. So we have Pisces. And again, guys, these are general readings, so only take whatever applies and leave the rest. Your energy is sure. You're sure about something. You're sure about a decision. You're sure about your next step. Now, just because you're sure of it doesn't mean that there isn't this. I feel like there's a lot of excitement within this energy, but there's also kind of like this little fear, like, whoa, is this really happening? There's something that you can't, that you're trying to wrap your mind, you're trying to wrap your mind about, that has actually happened or is finally happening for you. Give me 1 second, guys, because again, I only, okay. So there's almost kind of like this energy of like, wow, it's finally here, or it's finally happening. And sometimes when we've been facing, let's put it this way, very hard challenges for a long period of time, and things start to shift, right? And things start to work our way, and things start to manifest the way that we wanted, and things start to go the way that we wanted to. It is very hard for us to believe or to feel that it's going to stay that way, right? And that's almost kind of like what you're saying. So you're trying to be excited for what is working, for the things that are changing, but you're also kind of trying to, it's almost kind of like you're kind of like passive about this energy of like, you're not allowing yourself to really get too excited of everything else working your way. You're just like, sure. It's almost kind of like, okay. So you're trying not to get excited because you don't want to be disappointed, and you need to stop that. Because again, you have to be able to embrace the energy, right? That energy of excitement, that energy of moving forward, that energy of taking a risk and just being yourself. And it's not just like, oh, okay. And it's almost kind of like a lot of you have come to term, or have come into this energy of like, well, if it happens, it happened. If it doesn't, well, I really didn't get my hopes up. And it's like, have faith that it is going to happen, right? You have to allow yourself to be in that space, in that energy, to allow it to happen, right? Allow yourself to believe that it is possible for you, to allow yourself to believe that it is going to work in your favor, because everything that occurs, everything that happens is happening for you, not to you. And the more that you remind yourself of that, the more that you're able to stay within that energy. So for your tarot cards, we have, all of your cards are in the reverse, and I'm just letting you know straight up. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, which is the Queen of the Thrones of Water. We have the Seven of Swords, which is the Lord of Valor in the reverse, and then the Ten of Pentacles, the Lord of Wealth in the reverse. So again, a lot of you stop yourself from dreaming or hoping for more. You're just kind of like, oh, if it happens, great. If it doesn't, well, at least, again, I had no expectations, I had no hope. It is what it is. And it's like, okay, what is it that you want, right? A lot of you are having have a very hard time with setting goals, or setting intentions, because maybe in the past, again, you may have felt disappointed, and it's not necessarily that what you were trying to manifest wasn't for you. It was just you weren't hearing clearly on what directions, or the directions that were given to you in order to manifest something. So there was something within you that wasn't completely in alignment with what it is that you were trying to manifest. So let's go ahead and let's take this week to focus on how you can get yourself in alignment when you're setting an intention, in order to go ahead and allow it to manifest, right? Because again, an intention without action is nothing more than wishful thinking. With every intention, there is some type of action that needs to be taken. Now, whether that action is going to be daily, weekly, monthly, or whatever it is going to differ depending on the intention itself. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a love energy card. Now, this can be any type of relationship, romantic, platonic, self, spirituality, we have the separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. A lot of you need to put an end or need to separate yourself from that energy of feeling like there's nothing new or nothing better coming in for you. This energy that you're always going to be losing or you're always going to be suffering. You need to stop telling yourself or retelling yourself these stories. Yes, that may have been the experience of the past, right? But if you integrated those experiences and those lessons into the now, then you don't have to repeat those patterns, and you have to be aware of that yourself. And you have to be willing to want to do something and change things and not to repeat those patterns. And again, that is all going to start with your mind, guys. So let's go ahead and let's pull out your closing message. Give me one card, Spirit. There we go. And we have number 27, heart, home, compassion. A lot of you have compassion when it comes to other people. A lot of you are there, supportive, or that cheerleader for other people. But when it comes to yourself, you're not compassionate. When it comes to yourself, you're not cheering yourself on. When it comes to yourself, you're not believing in yourself. You're not believing in your talent, in your gift, in whatever it is that you connect with. And you're being asked to stop that. Be more compassionate towards you. Show yourself that compassion, that love that you show everyone else. And when you start to do that, you start to open yourself up to receive more. You start to open up yourself up to perceive things and to see things as they truly are, and not the illusion that you have to be stuck in this energy of lack and lost all the time. Well, guys, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing. Guys, take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.